Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all? How's everything? So today we're going to cover up another part of Premiere, which is going to be the basic editing. So I hope that today you'll get also all the information that you need for the basic editing in Premiere Pro. So first of all, we're going to open the Premiere as I have opened here, and we're going to go to new project. And then we're going to make a new project. So here I have the location where I'm going to put it, and here the name. So I'm going to call it tutorial. Here I'll be using the capture format. I'm going to make sure that it's HDV, and then I'll click OK. Yes, because I have added before, so that's why I have this info. Okay. So here, like the first part of the video, so I'll put the link below of the first part, the interface of Premiere. So now what I'm going to do is, as you can see here, it's an empty project. The tab, it's empty. So I'm going to add the videos which I want. It will be one video, but I'll be doing separate different things on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the file where the video is. So this one, interface of Premiere Pro. I'm going to drag it here to import it. After importing it, you'll see here I have a sequence. The sequence here, I could do two ways. Either I create a new sequence, or I take from here and drag it here to make a new sequence. But the difference is, if I make manually the new sequence, then I have to adjust how the video will look like. But if I dragged it, then I won't need to adjust anything. Like, the sequence will be already adjusted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it here. As you can see, it has created a sequence. So here's the timeline. From here and above are the videos. You can make many of them, and I'll teach you in what usage you can use it for. And also you have the audio here, the same thing. Okay, so first of all, this is the video. Now what I'm going to do, the first thing is I'm going to delete the audio. So to delete the audio, I'm going to click here, right click on the video, and then I'll click here unlink. Unlink is the video by itself, the audio by itself. I'm going to make Ctrl Z. I'll let them together. So if they're linked together, then the audio and the video will go whenever one of them I want to move one of them, it will move both of them. But if I clicked unlink, then it will unlink them together. So I can move the audio, the video here and the audio here. So that's how it is. Okay, so those two are unlinked. Okay, I'm going to click Ctrl Z now. Okay, trimming the video. This is one part of the video. To trim it, I either click here the razor tool, or as you can see, the C. The keyboard shortcut of it is C. So I'm going to click on the video. I'm going to click on the razor tool and press anywhere where I want. So now you can see that it's two videos. So also I'm going to click V, which is the move tool. So now I'm separating, so you can see that the video is already cut. Sorry. So the video is already cut from here. Okay. So this is separating the videos. Now I'm going to teach you what's the use of this layers, having more than one layer. of video and audio. So what I'm going to do is unlink this one and then click it and bring it here. As you can see, or I'm not sure if you have realized, but this is the this is the original video, which it's both of them are original, but I'm going to make them as one separate, as two videos. I'm going to take them as two videos. So here's the basic video, and this is the other video. So for me to make them as two videos at the same time, what I can do is scale them. I could use different ways of scaling. So what I'm going to do is here on the scale, I'm going to click. So I'm scaling the video, and then here on the position I can click it and press it anywhere, take it anywhere. Okay, so as you can see, the two videos are moving together without voice the other video. What I can do is take the audio here. So like we'll take from here. So now the Premiere is loading with Adobe itself to know tutorials if you want. Okay, so as you can see, it's two of my voices are working together. So this is because I have made it overlap on top of each other. And plus you can make as many audios as you need and as many videos as you need. You can put them together, no problem with this. Okay, so we have finished with this one. Now I'm going to, okay, so those are connected now again. Okay, now I'll make the crossfading, the effects. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something also. In when scaling the videos, I could get the uniform scale or the ununiform scale, whichever side I choose. Like this one, at first it was the uniform scale, but if I choose ununiform, so it will be looking like that. So I could choose how the scale of it looks like, depending on how I want it. Okay, so I'll make them uniform. No. And then I have also the rotation, if I wanted to rotate it, and the position of it, if I want to change the position. Okay, so I'm going to take it back. Oops. Also, if you made a mistake, like some minutes ago I made a mistake, is if you can see here the audio, the video is okay, it's fine, but the audio is overlapping. So I'm going to put the audio here. Now I want to remove the video, not put it together. So you'll see here it has cut the audio here. So that's when we keep them on the same layer instead of making it in new layer like that. So here no cutting will happen. Okay, so now we're going to go to the effects. Here's the effects. Okay, I have taken the effect workspace. So here straight away it has shown me different kinds of effects. These are the general tabs of effects, and then inside it I have some of them, like this one. It has the video transition, it has more than one thing, like sub tabs, so like that. So I have here like, and then two files inside it. This one, it has two files, and depending on how many you're taking. Okay, so what I'm going to use basically is the video transition. So here's the video transition. The video transition is about fading and these things. So I'm going to use it now. So here, video transition, I'm going to try it. Let's say, for example, cross dissolve. So I'm going to put, you need to have two videos in order to be able to use it. So I have this one video and this the second video. So I'm going to click create and put it here. As you can see, at first it didn't show. It didn't show, only a small bit, but now I'm increasing it. Okay, so I'm going to mute it, mute the track. You can also mute the track from here. So here's muting it. So what will happen is, okay, it didn't show exactly what's supposed to happen. Let me check for another. I'm searching for another video which is basically will show the big difference which is going to happen now. Okay, as you can see here, yeah, now you can see here I have added a video, but it was small. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to the editing, and I have here the position. Okay, so here's the position, the scale. Okay, so what I'm going to do is drag the video. I could either drag it from here, since the uniform scale is on, or I can use here. So for me it's easier to be using here, and it's increasing. So this is how it's I'm increasing the audio, the video width. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the effect tab, and I'm going to take the crossfade dissolve, giving it here. Okay, so now what's going to happen is it will overlap and cross to make a fading effect. So I'm going to click. So how it is, this is the cross dissolve. I can increase it and I can decrease as to how much I want it. So like effect controls, I'm clicking on the video, I'm clicking on cross dissolve. So now it's 1 second and 5, less than 1 second. Okay, so I can increase it, like let's keep it 3 seconds. Okay, so it would take 3 seconds until it's fully dissolved. So this is how it is. And then you can also like use different kinds of crossfading. I'm deleting this, and I'm going to slide this, or I could choose wipe barn door. Okay, so you have many things which you can choose as to what you want to use here. Okay, so those are the types which you can get it. And now what I'm going to do is add here. and I'll add here. No. Here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is mute this track, because it's only the tutorial of the video. But what I'm going to leave is those two on. Okay. So here. Okay, so those two are like, I made them intersect each in the video for like when editing. Okay, so these are the ways of editing, a simple editing of the video. Also, what it's nice in Adobe Premiere is basically in Adobe Creative Suite, you can take from many, you can link different sites, I mean, in Adobe Creative Suite we have Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe After Effects. So in Adobe Premiere, we can take like a file from Adobe Photoshop. Instead of converting it to an image, we can take it straight as a PSD and put it inside the Premiere. The same way as how I was taking those files, the same way we can do it in using Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Premiere, After Effects. That's how we can do it together. Okay. Excuse me. So also, yes, I forgot something. I'll unmute this. So I remembered something. We have the audio. We can play a bit with the audio. So what I can do is I can fade the audio, make the audio fade. So it's going to be here in the volume. Once I click here, so the effect control, excuse me. Okay. So I have here the effect. What I can do is like go at the ending of the video here. If you can see, I can see the video volume. So I'll put a keyframe here, and a keyframe here. Here, what I'll do is to, like at the ending of the movies, at the ending of video, you want to decrease the volume, like to show that, or any part, you want to decrease gradually or decrease the volume in general. So what I'm going to do is play with the level. So here now I'm going to decrease the level. Excuse me, sorry. Here, so it will be minus. The negative to switch off, positive to increase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the this marker stick here, and I'm going to press on the spacebar play to play the video. تمام. أتمنى إنه كان الدرس سلس وسهل وإنكم استفدتوا. If you have noticed that my audio was decreasing, because what I did is I put a marker that's starting from here up till here, I want the volume to decrease. So check here the numbers, how it's going to be. تمام. أتمنى إنه كان الدرس سلس وسهل وإنكم استفدتوا. Okay, so this is how um, to decrease the volume of the video. Also, we have something called opacity. I'll just mute this audio again. Okay. What I'll do is I'll take this video again. I'll delete those two. I'll unlink it. Okay, I'll keep it here. Okay, so those are two videos on top of each other. I'll take this one, I'll reduce the scale of it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is play with the opacity. Playing with the opacity is decreasing if like you want to make something like watermark or anything. So here's the first video, which I want to make it to decrease. I could say where I want to decrease, or if I want the whole video to decrease it. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going here, it's decreasing. Okay, as I could also play with the keyframes of how to decrease the video. I mean, where to start decreasing. And I forgot also to tell you, even the position, the scale, the rotation, they all have the decrease, the keyframing. And also I have here the blend mode. The blend mode is basically of how do you want it to blend with the other video, how it will look like to you. So like here I will keep it 100, and then here I'll keep it 20. I'll decrease it to 20, and then here back again to 100. Okay, so basically it will look like that. Okay, sorry, I have kept the marker 4. Okay, so now it's decreasing. If you can see here, the number is changing. Okay, well, it's too far. Okay. So here, now it will increase. And you can choose how the speed you want it, the keyframes, you can all play with it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is use the pen tool. Okay, so this one, which okay, so now what I'm going to do is here I mask it. So I could also change like here, then okay, I'm going to keep it near. Okay, so it's going to look like. Okay, so you have different ways of doing different things, creating different stuff, creative stuff. So I hope this was an easy lesson to understand. So I'll see you next time, inshallah. Okay.